Alright, this wasn't intended to be my comeback video. But then again, neither was my comeback video. So, folks and dokes, what is this? Here's a piece of advice for you. If someone tells you they're a Nintendo fan, ask them what the worst selling Nintendo console is, and if they say the Virtual Boy, stop talking to them. It's a fine line. The line ends there. While the Virtual Boy is the biggest failure in the Nintendo catalog, you kind of have to know, you know? I mean, no one hates the Virtual Boy more than Nintendo. They have a page on their website about console sales data, and it isn't even mentioned. And why wouldn't they sweep it under the rug? It was released in early 1995 and discontinued in 1995. But don't worry, the final game came out in 1996. Still less than a year after it was released, but speaking of games, it had more than the PlayStation 5. At least it had notable titles such as... The thing sold poorly, not Daikatana poor, but 22 games, sheesh, the Wii had more at launch. I mean, it also had so little to go up against. There were not a lot of consoles on the market at the time. What? It was going to go against the SNES, the Sega Saturn, the original PlayStation... Oh. Okay, so it had some competition. But even the GameCube cracked 20 million units against the PlayStation 2. And that is, allegedly, the highest selling game console of all time. Literally ever. The worst fate is to be the best of your generation competing with the best of all time. Deep quote. I wouldn't know, I found it on the comments of a YouTube short. Point is, the Virtual Boy sucked. It was ahead of its time. No, it caused headaches and the only color was red. By this point, the Game Boy Color hadn't released, so color hadn't really been invented. But when the only flavor is bleeding red, dude, this sucks. Cut to 30 years later. Millennials are getting old. Nintendo announces this. 30 years of under-the-rug sweeping. And this? Cool. And a new accessory? How much? Oh. But there's a cardboard version? Oh. There are better ways. For $400, plus NSO and Expansion Pass membership, plus a $100 red thing, or a $25 cardboard thing, just buy an Oculus, or a Quest or whatever. Sorry for dead naming a billion-dollar corporation. The only downside is you have to pay Facebook, Meta, whatever, for the privilege of using a Quest. There really is no upside, is there? Is anything really worth it for 14? There are only 14 original Virtual Boy games going in NSO? What are they saving with the rest of them so they can parse them out like they have with the NES and SNES? Where are the rest of them?